Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day today. This is your daily Maiden Circle tarot reading. I am Morgana Brid, and if you want to learn more about Maiden Circle, go ahead and check out those links in the description. There is a blog and a Facebook page for you to check out. This is your reading for Monday, August 20th, 2018, and I am going to start with your overall energy for the day. You have come to life. There's actually, when I was preparing for this, distracted by this card because you can't see it, but there's like a little cut or something, like a little seam in the card, and I was just like inspecting it for like 5 minutes as I was preparing, and then I was like, you know what, I gotta get going, and look what we have. So come to life. So this is a day where you might be feeling some intense emotions. They may not be entirely positive, but then they could be. Whatever it is, it's going to be an intense emotional experience for you that is connected to your inner core, connected to something that you strongly believe in, something that is worth getting, that you think is worth getting that emotional over. And whatever it is, whatever this emotion that you're dealing with is, it is telling you that this is your vibrance. This is your vigor. It's energy that you can transmute and use to further your goals and further your plans and improve your life. There's almost like an awakening for you happening right now. Whatever this emotional experience that you're getting, it's waking you up to parts of yourself that you may be ignoring. It's waking you up to your own sensuality, your own way of being and existing, and finding a groove within that so that you can stand up for it, so that you feel more alive, so that you feel more yourself, so that you're more in touch with your instincts and your own internal wisdom. This is telling you, to be alive, come to life. So let's see what your aspirational card is that may be able to narrow down what we're coming to life about, or what your emotional experience might be today. You have the Six of Cups. So this is about your home life. This is about even maybe your childhood, your memories of something that occurred in the past that made you feel good and made you feel most like yourself. And I think this is telling you to get in touch with that. Whatever it is, whatever part of yourself that you've been ignoring or that you haven't really been giving as much attention to lately, some sort of spiritual, sensual, creative thing that you've probably wanted to do, something that made you happy. Okay, this is telling you to try to get back to that, or at least get back to that energy. So let's see what your challenge is on the physical level. What is your challenge on the physical level? So this is your projects, your body, your work, how you deal with those things, how you feel about them. All things on the physical, earthly realm. You have the Eight of Cups. See, I think you are still thinking about something that happened before today, and it's making it so that you're having trouble moving forward. You're having trouble seeing the end of a project, or seeing how you can find joy in something that's been going on for a while. Like you were happy where you are a while ago, but now you found that you're kind of stuck in a rut. You're kind of stuck in your ways. You're almost sort of disillusioned from whatever it is that you're in, whatever the situation is. It used to be fun, it used to be exciting, it used to give you passion, it used to make you feel alive, and now you're just kind of going with the motions, going with the flow. You're you're not necessarily entirely unhappy with the situation, but it hasn't actually improved for you in a while. It hasn't been as fun as it once was. There's something that is missing, and you're missing it. Something that was joyful, something that did give you this excitement, and you're still missing it. So let's see how we can overcome this challenge today. You have Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. I do think that this situation is, you're kind of seeing it with a glass half full point of view. It can improve, it can be something bigger than what it is now, but you're kind of in a place where you're either worried about moving forward, or you're worried about how much you've given up for this situation because you thought it was going to be something else. You thought it was going to be maybe happier and more exciting, or more in touch with you emotionally, and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. And so now you're feeling like, what if you made a mistake? You're going through a change. Emotionally, you are experiencing a growth of your own confidence, a growth of your own strength, your own power. And it's possible that whatever situation you're in, you feel like it hasn't been catching up with you. It hasn't been moving at the same rate. And you're, like I said, you're getting impatient. And this is telling you not to go to extremes just yet, not to entirely dismiss the situation that you were in because you're a little bit afraid of it, or because it's not what you thought it was. That you do need to give it some time before you just jump into making a drastic change for your life. And it's saying that maybe you've gotten a little bit out of balance with this situation, where either one person has more power than another and it's not necessarily feeling as good, or just whatever the situation is. If it's like a relationship, I am getting that maybe it has to do with a relationship. It's possible you've just found yourself stuck in a rut, and one person may be giving more energy and more effort into the relationship than another person, and it's starting to take a toll. But this is telling you to find more balance in whatever's been out of whack. If there is an issue with how much effort is being put into the relationship, try to discuss that. It might be frightening to come up to this problem and face it head on and try to deal with it, but this is telling you not to go straight to trying to ignore it, or trying to, like, end the relationship or end the situation or whatever it is, without actually stepping up and dealing with it, and actually taking the time to do the hard work that's necessary to overcome this challenge. So let's see what's going on inside for you, what you're dealing with on the emotional, mental, or spiritual level, and how it's challenging you. You have the Star. So this is actually usually a pretty positive card. But because it's in your challenged position, it's kind of saying that you are feeling a lack of faith in whatever situation you're dealing with. You're feeling a bit disappointed, again, with whatever the situation is. And you're trying to figure out your place, and you're kind of torn between decisions. You're torn between what to do and how to deal with this problem. And again, it's because you expected it to be something else. You expected to have a little bit more joy for where you are right now, but that hasn't been your results. So let's see how we can overcome this challenge today. How can we overcome this lack of faith? You have the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So this is telling you to pursue a balanced home life, a balanced love life, even if this is a romantic thing for you today. But whatever it is that brings you that balance and brings you that love and brings you that sense of being and knowing where you are and where you stand in this situation, you need to go after that. You need to pursue that and pursue it as compassionately and excitedly as you can. Find whatever it is about your situation that made you feel good, whatever it was about the situation you're dealing with that brought you passion and made you feel alive and joyful and connected. And go after it. Go after it hardcore and stand up for it. If you need to say out loud, something's wrong and I need to fix it, then that's what you do. You take the steps necessary to go after this balanced life. That's what your advice is, to take those steps and to really push for this balance, push for this joy. Allow yourself to remember what it is that inspired you in the first place, what it is that brought you to this situation in the first place, and what it is that makes it worth taking the time to figure it out, and why you were so disappointed, and how you can get to a point where you're no longer disappointed, where you're feeling comfort and joy and balance and whole. So let's see what we're going to end this day with. How are we going to end this Monday? You have the Five of Wands. And you have the King of Wands. So this is telling you that you have some hard work ahead of you, but this is towards your goals. You're going to be able to create the energy to be better than you were yesterday, and every day improve on that. Every day you're going to need to, if you're able to connect with this energy, if you're able to come to life and overcome these challenges, then that's how the day will end for you. You'll be ready and rearing. You'll be more pumped up to actually pursue your goals and pursue something that brings you joy, because you'll have found a way to connect with that energy early on. So you'll want more of it, and you'll want to create more of it, and you'll do the work to do that. Okay, so at the end of this day, we have goal achieving energy. We have, I know this is going to be hard work, and I'm going to have to push myself, and I'm going to have to be better every day than I was yesterday, or do something every day that leads me towards these goals. But if you can find that new resolve, then you're going to have success. You're going to be on your way to bringing more life and passion to your existence than you may have imagined before. And it's Monday, so it's the perfect time to get started, to start anew. Even if last week we slacked off a bit, this is the perfect time for this energy. Alright, that is a reading for Monday, August 20th, 2018. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, like and subscribe. Click the bell below so that you can get notifications whenever there is a new video. Come back and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you 1,000 times, and remember always that I love you. Bye!